More than a year after war in the disputed Caucasus region of Nagorno-Karabakh, Azerbaijan still holds Armenian prisoners of war. Joining us to share their perspectives are the former Armenian ambassador to the U.S., Grigor Hovahannissian, and Armenian human rights attorney Siranush Sahakyan. Siranush, tell us about some of those prisoners and their families.
I can mention the case of Ludwig Mgurchan. Actually, he's an elderly man, and he was targeted because of his age. Because of his age, there was a potential for him to take part in the First and Second War of Nagorno-Karabakh, and now they made charges against him for torturing Azerbaijani prisoners of war during the first war in 19th. But actually, he was a shoemaker, he worked in a construction, he does not have any relation with alleged torturing and whatever. He's married, has 2 children, 19 and 12 years old. And interestingly, we have also video material showing the captivity of Ludwig with brutal physical abuse by Azerbaijani soldiers against him. And then we see also how he was blindfolded together with other soldiers. Their hands and foot were tied together, and with the use of metal skewers, Azerbaijani soldiers are dragging them and beating, and also filming these scenes and disseminating with the aim of to terrorize Armenian society. And interestingly, many captives were targeted because of not only ethnicity, but also religion. Most harsh forms of treatment occurred in respect of soldiers who had signs of religious signs like cross, signs, other types of signs, books, holy books, etc. And they removed all religious symbols. And more interestingly, when some of them requested books, they gave, for example, Quran or books titled Armenian terrorists. So during the captivity, they were humiliating in a way to impact on their religious beliefs as well.
Okay, and finally, Mr. Ambassador, what would you like to see the United States do? Don't Russia and Turkey have more influence and interest in the region? Shouldn't they help resolve this?
Well, first of all, let me tell you that the United States has been by the side of Armenia all these years. We've been lucky to have and be able to build a very strong partnership. And the US's presence, keep an eye on the developments is key. You know, the whole thing, the war was unleashed when the world was facing a perfect storm with the elections in the US, with pandemic, etc. That was the momentum when you know the masterminds of this Karabakh 2020 war unleashed, you know, this provoked this major flare-up that destabilized the entire region. It is key, it is essential for US, and we're very thankful for the administration that has been very vocal and unequivocal about the necessity, the need to restart the political process. That sent a very strong signal. What we need to do, I mean, we were not asking U.S. to interfere militarily. That would be a naive thing to propose. But putting these regimes in Turkey and Azerbaijan in their right place is something that is within the powers, within the region, you know, of the U.S. We hope that they would steer this process, because withdrawal of or less of an involvement, engagement results in calamities, and the war was testament to that. You know, as I said, U.S. was very busy with the dramatic electoral process, and its aftermath and as the foreign policy priorities were being reshuffled, the problem of Southern Caucasus was not receiving, I would say, adequate attention. But now we feel like the U.S. is back, and we feel like that presence and engagement in the political process through other capitals, also through working with Turkey. I mean, Turkey has become a very difficult, unpredictable partner, but I think we see that U.S. is nevertheless trying to maintain a certain level of dialogue and also bring up the issues that affect Armenia's security in Karabakh. So that's obviously bilateral engagement, multilateral through the Minsk group and co-chairmanship. That's what we expect from the U.S. Commitment and continued leadership. This region will not be able to restore semblance of stability without U.S. Obviously, there's Russia that has been a metropolis, has long historic influence and in the region, and has been security guarantor for the people of Karabakh. But political settlement entails participation of U.S., and we hope that that perspective is maintained regardless of type of administration we have in Washington.
Okay, former Armenian ambassador to the U.S., Grigor Hovahannissian, and Armenian human rights attorney Siranush Sahakyan. Thank you for providing those insights.
Thank you, Gary.